Hello everyone, today we are having with us a dynamic personality from Shamaldas Arts College, Bhavnagar, Mr. Keyur Dasadia sir. Hello sir, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Harsh?
I am also fine sir. Thank you so much for asking me and thank you so much for being a part of this esteemed program, Thoughts on Education initiative. And now we are going to start our interview and first question to you is why do you like to be in a education sector rather than any other sectors?
Okay. Uh, from my point of view, the education sector is not an industry, where the profit is not the main aspect. And only this sector in this world there where no one is talking about my benefits, right? Instead of that, we are talking about benefits of our stakeholders. Means it is our students. This is the only profession where one can expect only blessings from your stakeholders, right? A teacher, from my point of view, this is my own philosophy. That as a teacher, we are earning cumulative karma. So we can I can explain this like a sanchit karma, right? Because the students, we are teaching the students, right? We don't know that particular student what will be his or her profession, right? In his or her career. He or she can become teacher, doctor, advocate, or even Safai Kamdar, right? So if whenever they did something good for the benefit of the society, that karma also passes to the teacher. So, right. So that is all the good karma. That is this is my definition of Sanchit karma. And this is the only professor. This is the only profession where you can shape the future of the nation by shaping the future of the students. I have, right. So these are my philosophy behind choosing this education sector.
Very nice, sir. Very nice. And this answer leads me to another question. So you are in such a good position of leadership. Can you please tell me something about your leadership skills?
Oh, actually, I have a very peaceful mind. I don't get excited when sudden things goes into the wrong way. Secondly, I am not outspoken. I am very soft spoken and I'm not using too much word to explain the things. Right. In short and sweet, I will explain everything in short and sweet manner. So I am using few words in the discussion. But I also become outspoken when it comes to appreciating my students. Okay. And I can easily forget the bad things or bad deeds that other people have done in the past. And lastly, I must say, every time, whenever I discuss something, right, I focus on the current issue only. I never remember or never discuss about the past thing. So whenever some discussion is going on, I did not put that last year you have did this thing. Why should we do these things? Right. So currently, every time I have current on the focus situation because every situation, every day is different. So every situation is different. Right?
Very nice, sir. And next question to you is, what are your thoughts about education system of India?
Oh, this is really a very good question that I must appreciate your selection of the question. So, in my country, in my India, there should be a proper teacher ratio at every level, right? So, from my point of view, it should be 1:10. So, at the KG level, kindergarten level, it should be 1:10. Means with every 10 students, there must be a one teacher. Okay. 1:15 at primary schooling, 1:28 secondary and secondary level, and 1:25 to 30 at higher education level. So I also like the National Education Policy 2020, which is implemented by current government.
Yeah.
I was not able to go through what the policy has proposed for at the schooling level, but I studied the NEP for higher education level. Right. So I found that the government has plans to increase the research activities and support them from mentoring to financial level also. Now, the question is only the implementation from the government and adaptation from the stakeholders, and stakeholders are teachers and students, right? So if government is able to plan it at root level, like they have planned in this vaccination program.
Yeah.
Okay. So then NEP 2020 will change the current face of India.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice, sir. Very nice. And next question to you is, tell me something about your institute, Shamardas Arts College.
Great. I am very enthusiastic to tell about my institute, the Shamardas Arts College. The Shamardas Arts College, it is the oldest college of Saurashtra region. It was founded in 1885. So Shamardas College has a long education journey of more than 135 years.
Yeah.
Right. So by Maharaja Shri Takta Singh Ji Gohil, in the fond memory of his Diwan Shamardas Mehta. So that's why the college founded by king in the memory of his Diwan, and he named the college by the name of his Diwan Shamardas. That's why the name is Shamardas Arts College.
Yeah.
I am very proud to share with you, my dear friend Harsh, that the father of India, Mahatma Gandhi ji, was the alumni of my institute, Shamardas Arts College.
Yeah.
So Mahatma Gandhi ji was studied in Shamardas College in 1888. Right. After that, he went to England and became a barrister, and he created the history.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to tell you some names of the strongest alumni of Shamardas College. First Chief Minister of Gujarat, Balwantrai Mehta, was the alumni of Shamardas College.
Wow.
Another Chief Minister, Ghanshyambai Oza, was also alumni of Shamardas College. Okay. Padma Shri Zaverchand Meghani. We have a very long list of Padma Shri who are alumni of my college. Padma Shri Zaverchand Meghani, Shri Rajarsi Muni, Padma Shri Nana Bhai Bhatt, Padma Shri Nautam Lal Bhatt, Padma Shri Ravi Shankar Rawal, and the first Chief Justice of India, Shri Harilal J. Kania, was also alumni of Shamardas College. It was the past, but what is present? So presently, 3 Vice Chancellor of Gujarat State University are alumni of Shamardas College.
Wow.
One is Dr. Mahipat Singh Ji Chawda, who is the Vice Chancellor of Maharaja Krishna Kumar Singh Ji Bhavnagar University, where the Shamardas College is affiliated and also managed by the same university. Another one is Dr. Ami Upadhyay. She is Vice Chancellor of Baba Saheb Ambedkar University. And last but not the least, that fellow is also my student. That's the Dr. Chetan Trivedi. He is Vice Chancellor of Bhakt Kavi Narsimha Mehta University, Junagadh. So we are having the strong alumni.
Oh, wow. Very nice, sir. I am very happy to listen this. Like Shamardas Arts College is having very strong alumni list. And next question to you is, sir, what is the best part of your institute which is different from others?
Okay, there are many best parts. I will mention some few. First is afternoon timings. We are having timings from 11:30 to 5. And ours geographically, Bhavnagar, all the villages are connected with Bhavnagar, and so it is very much easier for the student to up down from his or her village to the Bhavnagar and come back in the night to his or her home. So this is the afternoon timing. There are only few institutes in Bhavnagar University. They are offering co-education. So Samaldas Arts College is one of the institutes that we are offering co-education. 95% of the professors are PhD holder, right? And out of them, 50% are professors are also PhD guide. Okay, so students are getting maximum education benefit from them. We are maintaining strong discipline in the college. Fee is very less, on an average 1,000 rupees per semester. That is our fee criteria. We are having a huge campus. Okay, and since last year, our college is either it become runners up or general champion in the sports activity, overall sports. So it connects each and every sports, right? We are also offering maximum number of extracurricular activity like NCC, NSS. In cultural also we are. It is every day it is going on, and we have our own big ground in front of college building.
Yeah.
It's a very huge ground.
Very nice, sir. And next question to you is, what are your thoughts about youth of this country, India?
Oh, great. Good question. We have the strongest youth power in the world currently, and they are having full of ideas. They only need some guidance and appropriate setup to grow them. And which I can see from NEP 2020, right? And our youth is very hardworking, and their adaptation towards new technology is very sharp. Youth is also connected with their elders, which is lack in many countries.
And next question is, what is your definition of hard work?
There is no other option of hard work because it pays sooner or later. And to become a hardworking person, you must love and respect your work. This will give more pleasure for your work and leads to first step of success.
Very nice, very nice. And last question to you is, how do you set your goals? Just outline the process.
Actually, I don't set the goal. Right? So I only plan my daily activities.
Yeah.
One after another. Right? So I only plan today's work, and this Almighty God has every plan for everyone, for me, for you, for everyone. He is having the good plan. So we have to plan only our daily activity. So just start working and things will happen automatically.
Oh, very nice, sir. It was the last question from my side. Is there any message do you want to convey to our viewers?
Okay. So for viewers, I must say, just engage into your work. Don't think about here and there. Use use of social media. I am always, whenever I deliver lecture, I am try to speak with youth. So at that time I always use that social media is invented to bridge the gap between the communication, right? So right now due to distance communication, so use the social media for communicate only, or to learn something good. Don't pass your time into social media very much,
Yeah, exactly, sir.
right? Another thing that I must say to my students, that read the autobiography of renowned person like Mahatma Gandhi ji, Sardar Patel, right? Because they have lived their life for 70, 80 years, and they all these are the, you can say, they extract
Yeah.
the experience of their life in 400 to 500 pages, and
Yeah.
you only required to read only 2 pages per day. So in 1 year you are able to live the life, or you can learn the experiences of the great leaders.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I would like to say to your viewers that
Yeah, very nice, sir. Thank you so much for being a part of this program, Thoughts on Education.